So, what was it that drew you to these roles of the show?
Sure. Let's start with Alice.
When I read the pilot and I came across Alice's character, I fell in love with her right away. I don't know, I felt a connection with her, and I wanted anything I could do to be a part of playing her. And then with that came this beautiful story and these beautiful books. But for me, what drew me in is Alice, who I play. So.
Well, there's two answers to that. I think what drew me to Penny was I think there was a groundedness and just this like rootedness that was really exciting and really fun to tap into. But what drew me to the script first was just that it was a risk. It was something different. It was literally something I hadn't seen on TV before. The way that we're doing this, and I was like, I want to be a part of this.
Now, magic and fantasy has been in our culture for years now, but what does the Magicians do to make it stand out from all the others?
I think, and probably what drew a lot of us to the project is, you get to have all the fantastical elements of magic and that whole genre, but it's grounded in such reality, and these are real people dealing with real problems, and magic isn't going to fix those problems, and magic is just a part of who they are, and a lot of time gets in the way of getting what they want. Magic is they all come from a very painful place, and you think magic is going to fix it, and it doesn't. And I think in other serious magic, it's kind of like a fix-all. Yeah. It kind of can just fix things. But in this story, it's very dark, the magic.
I'm going to channel Lev for a moment, and something he told me was that most of our culture, especially around TV, is epic fantasy. Lord of the Rings is epic fantasy. Game of Thrones is almost horror epic fantasy, but we're of that genre, magical education. And what's exciting about that is that if you look at those, the big two that everyone thinks about is Narnia and Harry Potter. And I think that what's different about us and the way is that we take those tropes and those rules and we get to turn them on its head. In one way is that we don't have a Gandalf, we don't have a Dumbledore, we don't have an Aslan. We're all on our own or together, journey. And it's more reflective of the world. And then I think the other big difference is that those often are they have a good versus evil quality to, especially with Narnia and Harry Potter, that's the through line. And for us, it's really about the growth of these characters in this world. So we just get to explore the world more fully, I think, which is, I hope, as exciting for the fans as it is for us.
Yeah.
Awesome. And finally, my last question. Magic has been in video games for many years as well. If Magicians was its own video game, what would you have it be like? If you could create it, what would it be like? What kind of spells would you be flinging around?
Oh man, well I think it actually, I think the book's pretty good about, like, it would follow the book in my head. I think it would be, I'm not a great, I'm not as versed in gaming but it would feel like a Halo kind of thing where you're like going on a journey, or The Last One of Us, is that a game?
Yeah, The Last of Us.
The Last of Us, right? Where you're like, those are kind of quests though. Damn, man, you stumped me, Andrew.
For me, I played World of Warcraft for a while.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
So
for me, this is a great place to explore. That's where I see it as. Just getting to go on adventures in that world.
She knows that world better than I do. Let's go with Olivia Taylor Dudley on that.